God, no.
You know what I'm saying?
No. She definitely
Kyoko
do. Shout out to Kyoka Music. Shout out to Kyoka
When
Music.
I say stump your foot 2 times. Yeah, boots on the ground.
My titty's going down now. You better watch out. You better watch out, man.
But you ain't ready for this, big dog.
I can move my chest. It's just it don't look good moving it. Yeah, it don't look good moving it yet. But I can move my. Stop playing with me. Stop. Hold on now.
Don't do that, dog. That look
it don't look good yet. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I can do the 1 cheek, 2 cheek. I can do it. It's just it don't look.
It look like titties instead of chest. Mine look like a chest. Yours look like titties.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Hey, if y'all looking at social media, looking at the show.
No.
So we'll go on with our live entertainment. Without further ado, here they are.
It's cliffhangers.
Love it. I just love it.
Yeah. You get on my nerves. Let's go ahead and get into the news then.
So y'all miss me because I be talking shit. Let's go.
Man, whatever. Alrighty. So we finna start off with some sports. We got some sports news coming up. First things first, got to get into the basketball because basketball last night ain't been this good in a minute, man. So let me go ahead, theme music out. What's up, T baby? Alrighty. So if you ain't in playoff form right now, I promise you, if you watched any game last night, you definitely is now. Okay, shout out to the Golden State Warriors and the Los Angeles Clippers. They had a game last night. Prime form Jimmy Butler, prime form Steph Curry, prime form James Harden, and we got a healthy Kawhi Leonard. Oh my God, bro. Last night's game was amazing. Minute. Now, if you leave it up to basketball enthusiasts, they would more than likely say, no, you just ain't been hip. It's been a lot of good games lately. Shout out to OKC and shout out to the freaking Rockets. Y'all look absolutely immaculate. Can't say I'm too interested on the other side. Excuse me. Can't say I'm too interested on the other side because you do have a Boston Celtics over there. They always going to be in the mix. Shout out to Tatum. And then you got Cleveland on the other side of the East that's doing pretty good. Not as sexy as the rest of the teams, but playoff basketball is reaching its high point. Okay, we getting ready to get into playoff basketball. I told you.
Are we in playoff basketball or are we getting there?
No, we in it now. We in it now because this week's games are the last tickets for the last seeds. We're getting into the play-in tournament.
Play-in.
Yeah, we getting into the play-in tournament. That's playoffs. That's playoffs. Man, so we're getting into the play-in tournament.
You did. Don't need to be playing in. If you're good, you did. If you ain't, you out.
Man, Joe, I love the play-in tournament. The play-in tournament makes the end of the season so much more meaningful, especially for teams that ain't solidified a spot. And they got to play against either a good team or somebody trying to play for their spot. You're going to have folks not sit out. You're going to have folks actually give an effort because it's like, all right, bet. Because when you get that playoff check is a little different.
Shrimp egg roll.
That playoff check is a little different. All right. So I love it. I love it. I can't wait. Playoff time, play-in time, and March Madness. Man, ain't nothing like it. Ain't nothing like it, bro. Love me some playoff basketball. Shout out to
Shrimp.
Shout out to the folks also, since I did just bring up March Madness and stuff like that. Shout out to the winners in that. Not mistaken, I think the UConn women's won a championship, right?
I don't know.
God dog. I'm pretty sure they did. I'm
doing egg rolls.
Women basketball. It's like you act like you don't watch sports. Well, never mind. You probably don't. Hey man, if y'all ready for the playoff basketball like I am, bro, stay tuned. It's gonna be a whole bunch of stuff on the way.
Y'all.
Now,
spray some olive oil on it
to add in, because we also have some other sports news as far as in the college football world that's been taking it by storm this offseason.
That ain't Jalen Hurts, but it looked like Jalen Hurts.
No, that's not Jalen Hurts.
They look like Jalen Hurts.
That does
That's
not
his brother.
look. No, it don't. No, what are you talking about? No, he don't look like Jalen Hurts.
Look like Jalen Hurts.
No, he don't.
He do.
No, he don't.
That look like Jalen Hurts.
No, he don't. He does not look like Jalen Hurts.
Y'all look at
He
the
does
screen.
not look like
That look
Jalen
like
Hurts.
Jalen Hurts.
He does not
No,
look
if
like
y'all
Jalen
hey,
Hurts.
go to LIM
He does not
network
look like
on
Jalen
YouTube
Hurts, bro.
and look at what y'all see on the screen. That look like Jalen Hurts.
No, he don't.
That dude.
What are you seeing?
Y'all go to YouTube right now. Okay, y'all.
He
I
does
was sure because
not
y'all
look
can't
like
see
Jalen Hurts.
Go
bro.
to LIM on YouTube and tell me that don't look like Jalen Hurts.
That's not Jalen. No,
At a glance, yeah.
no, it's not. Not
That
at a
look like
glance.
Jalen Hurts. He just ain't big as Jalen Hurts. But if you just looked at man, that was Jalen Hurts.
Man, he ain't even the shade of Jalen Hurts. What are you talking about?
That's Jalen
And
Hurts.
he got a whole head full of hair, and Jalen Hurts got a buzz cut. Come on, man. What are you talking about?
I like Jalen Hurts.
Oh my God. Anyway,
Y'all
outside
can
of
say
him
that being
looking
Jalen
like
Hurts.
Jalen Hurts to only Joe, he's been taking over college football by storm right
Good
now.
quarterback.
Yes, he's a QB.
I thought goddamn that Jalen Hurts brother. Jalen Hurts twin.
Yeah,
Told you, boy.
yeah, I'm gonna just have to mute your shit. Anyway, no. He's been taking over
See,
college
like
football.
it, right? If you kind of glance at it, you know what I'm saying? Look, but peripheral vision, he looked like Jalen Hurts. Go ahead. I'm sorry. My bad, man. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just letting you rock. What about Jalen Hurts? You got it.
I'm sorry.
Damn. You like them old folks you sit in the corner and it just be
Y'all, I
Arrow
come
up.
I get in trouble and shit.
God, dog. No.
I'm sorry. I eat. My bad.
Oh man, I don't even. I hope his name not what I think it is. God.
Oh, call him Jalen Hurts.
No. I think
What's his name?
I think his first name is Jalen.
Say his name.
I can't pronounce it. It's Hawaiian. Ilyasova
I don't know.
or Ilaslava. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Because I really cannot pronounce this. It took me forever just to do Tua's name. So them Hawaiian names get me beat. But the quarterback over there with Tennessee that was playing for Tennessee, he has opted out. The reason why is being because
Jalen Hurts name.
no, because the NIL. He was getting $2 million in NIL money from last year. Had a pretty good season. I won't say he balled out or he did trash, but towards the end of the season, it's been rumored in talks that a lot of the players on Tennessee and around the country have been promised, quote unquote, a certain amount of NIL money, if not a double on what they have. Mr. Ilyasova or Aslave.
Jalen Hurts brother. That'd be easy for you to say.
God, no, Jalen, her brother.
All right.
God, no. He was actually looking at another player that was guaranteed $4 million, and he said to Tennessee, "Hey, I'm gonna opt out until I get this certain amount of money," and that's been blowing up college football.
I'd be like, opt out, bro. You ain't get no money. You ain't no NFL player.
Now, I do want to say now, y'all went in and y'all raged on Nick Saban when he told you down the line that we can't start acting like this is just amateur football no more.
I told y'all.
Y'all tripped out on the GOAT.
No,
and
we
he
didn't.
tried to
No,
warn
I
you.
didn't. I was with him.
No, I'm saying people.
Oh,
I'm saying
I
was with him too.
Yeah.
I keep telling folks whenever the NIL conversation come up, bro, y'all need incentives like it's actual freaking NFL football.
Soy sauce and some Korean.
You need incentives, bro. And y'all dig y'all own foot in this. Y'all know how long NIL been out right now? This could have been in the reins. You know how? Do you realize the NIL been out at least 6 years now? At least, maybe going on the 7th and 8th. I think I'm downplaying it. NIL has been out for a minute now.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all could have easily got in the reins of this. Now you got folks actually exploiting and using the benefits that they have to them. I see a whole bunch of folks getting off on old buddy. Oh, he don't love the game no more. This what happen when you let the kids get money, or you get the ones that try to sly way defend it in the same way. Oh, I want the kids to get their money, yada yada yada. But then when they can't get it and they use what's at their benefit now, because his lawyer told him to do this.
But see, here's the thing. I got a problem with this whole thing, bro. I ain't got a problem with the kids getting their money. Get your money. But there has to be a system in place, right, that makes sense for the team and for the kids. Right now, bro, it's the Wild Wild West in the NIL. We're going to buy us a championship, right?
Pretty much.
That's all this shit is, right?
Pretty much.
And you don't have to earn anything anymore. I talked about this before we got into this shit, and now we're here. And exactly what I felt it was going to be. It ain't, and you keep hearing me saying this, it ain't for the love of the game, it's for the love of money. And so people are not playing. They stop in the middle of the season.
Let's be sure. You say that with all the other sports, though.
Yeah,
you say that with all.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because
I did want to at least clear that up.
No, I'm consistent. Like I'm saying, man, get all the bruh. We get our money, but me and you still work hard. 100% on every show, everything we do, we give 100%. Right? We don't accept anything but excellence. Now, if it don't turn out that way, we work on it. Right? But we're gonna if you pay me $1 million, I'm gonna work and show up every single day. If somebody offered me $2 million, I can't take the $2 million until I finish that $1 million contract. That's just who I am as a person. These kids, they'll leave in the middle of a season for money, right? So no commitment, no respect for the game. It's all about the money, and I think money is going to kill sports over a period of time because it's watering down the skill set, and people are actually loving the game and playing the game to win a championship. Like you see, like I don't want to stay on this long, but Kevin Durant, right, is with Phoenix Suns right now.
Yeah.
And listening to him, bro, it's the first time in my lifetime that I've heard a superstar at his caliber not really trying to win a championship. He just want to play his career out. And he's scoring 28 points. 9 assists. You know, he's doing his thing, but he's the first superstar in my lifetime at that caliber is not chasing another ring. He content. He just want to end on his own terms. I ain't mad at him, but if he ain't have no money, it'd be a different story.
You don't think he'd just be doing it?
No, I know he wouldn't. You be going after that championship because you want that money.
This is why I go with that. Because I can't argue his motives and if he would really be incentivized to be about it if he wasn't getting that check. I had to see him get a significant amount more less than he do now, and he's like one of the top earned players, and this is what for the past 5 years. Yeah. Like I get that point.
Okay.
Reason why I give the pros more of a benefit of the doubt in this situation, because I'm with you the whole way through. If we talking about amateur, or if we talking about G League, or if we talking about semi-pro baseball or football, okay, you know what I mean, that you play in the spring.
Right.
I get it all day, and I'm with you 100%. When they go towards the pros, that's where it's different because there's so many incentives based, and it's so much stuff that they don't say in the incentives that they can implement. So when you are graced with a KD that can just be out here, just be out here playing basketball and getting a whole bunch of money to do it, he's probably also one of the only few that can do that.
Very true.
So as well as he's one of the few that don't look like he's trying to prove anything else or think that he got any more higher to climb, even though we don't put him as high as the rest of them, that think he don't have anywhere higher to climb. He's also in that pantheon of folks where it's like, you know him, you know what he do. And I mean, he ain't no scrub and he would never be looked at as that.
But here's the thing though, and let's move on because I don't want to stay on this all day, but I don't want to watch a game, right, where I know that the superstar is not trying to win the championship. It's either, you know, I don't want to watch you. So if I don't want to watch you because, you know, I know you just want to play your career out and you're going to get your 28 today, I'm not going to watch that game. It's a boring game, which means to me that's in the face of what NBA basketball should be. You want to see your stars go against the best. You want to see them when they go out there, they want to win. This is the end of the season, right? I want to see these guys play. Now, the incentive that I'm seeing right now, when Steph, LeBron, KD, when these cats leave, Kawhi Leonard, what the hell we got?
We'll see. But I don't want to get wrapped up in NBA because we're talking about football.
Yeah.
But
We're talking about Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, the NIL and the Jalen Hurts brother, whatever you want to call it. Look,
You can't pronounce his name, so he's Jalen Hurts.
I can't pronounce his name.
So he's Jalen Hurts' brother today.
I'm not finna do that. Golly,
He's Jalen Hurts' brother today.
Anyway, man.
All right, next story, man. Next story.
No. We ain't
What?
we ain't even closed that part out. You just went to basketball and stayed on the point.
It sounded
I'm
good.
saying
You don't know the brother's
NIL, how it's gonna come up for the next season. A lot of folks is upset because there's a lot of stuff being invested ahead of time, kind of like how they do it with the pros, especially for the gamers out there. Shout out to the gamers.
Right.
They already acclimate money out to who opts in.
Yeah.
So a lot of folks is like, dude, you would have been in a better situation getting less money knowing that you would have been a first round pick with Tennessee. Why are you down on the hill of $4 million when you are guaranteed, if you just keep the stride that you're going at, way more than that? So a lot of folks, it's been a lot of stuff for the NIL. I just wanted to bring up so I can close it out. The NIL topic is going to get even more heated the closer that we get back.
They're going to have to govern it. They're really going to have to govern it, and they're going to have to sanction what can and cannot be done with NIL and the moves that can be made. I just think once you get your money, you get a contract, you got to stay, bro. You got to commit. You can't be just jumping in the port and jumping in out the end. You got these folks' money. To me, I don't like that, but let's move on. I digress.
Well, alrighty. Let me wait on that one.
If it was up to me.
So, Black Girl Magic. At least that's what I want to call it. she was the one that stole the day on today. Gayle King finally went to space, y'all. Her and God dog.
Yo, man, what's wrong with her hands?
What you mean? What's wrong with her hands?
Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe I saw something wrong there.
No. Yo, she got a GoPro in her hands. She got a GoPro taped to her hands.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay.
Yeah. She was recording while she was up there in space. Shout out to Gayle King. She went out to space officially. Her and Katy Perry and a few other folks. They went out to space. Through
Jeff Bezos,
because I was gonna confuse him with Elon Musk. Thank you. No. Jeff Bezos. They went out with Jeff Bezos. It looked like a spaceship, but it was pretty freaking small. I'm not gonna lie to you. I saw it a little bit in the news. I was like, I can get back to this later. I'm not gonna lie to you. I said I can get back to this later. But I did watch the takeoff because I was scared.
Wow.
I was just scared. We're gonna leave it at that. Because it didn't look like a spaceship.
It's not supposed to. It's supposed to be able to
what is it supposed to look like then, Joe? You tell me.
It's supposed to look like it's supposed to like a contraption that can get up there and get me back. I don't give a damn what it looks like.
Listen, man.
There is no.
You don't do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Hey, Jeff, can he go back and get me there? I don't care if it's a circle, bro. A square, triangle, diamond shape.
I think that's what they did, though. It went kind of like in
orbit. I don't care.
In orbit of the
it got them home, right? It got them home, right?
Yes, they did come home. I do want to play them leaving out because the news covered it, of course, with Gayle King being a part of this.
Now, I want to get with Gayle King now.
Hey, this is the other part that I got to say to this. As amazing as it was,
black women
all
the other black woman.
It was they had women of air race coming out to this.
Like Kim Scott.
What, Joe? They have women of air race out here. They picked some fine women to go out of space.
I think Katy Perry.
Yeah, Katy went up there.
Hold on, Gayle King, Lauren Sanchez,
Amanda
Aisha
Negan.
Boyd, Amanda Nugent, Karen Flynn. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know who the Karen Flynn is.
Who's the other black lady, guys?
Shoot.
I don't know who she is.
I don't know who the other black lady is either. But I was like,
our woman said she can't do it. I'll go. I'll go out in space.
Hell no, not me.
I'll go.
I wish I would.
I wish I want to.
I space my ass to the ground.
Really?
Yes.
If I got the opportunity, I'm gone.
Bro, I don't want to be in the ocean. I don't want to be in space. If I'm in the ocean, I don't want to know I'm in the ocean. So I take a cruise. If I'm in the space, it's nothing you're gonna do That's gonna remind me
gone.
that I'm not in space.
You only
Just
live
take
once.
me out.
You only live once. I'm gone. They give me.
Man, what you trying to look out in space? A void? Man, you know what death look like.
Listen, okay, I tell you what. I be one thing I can say. You ain't been to space, motherfucker. You know what I'm
Neither
saying?
have you.
Hey, no, but I'm saying that's what I say when I come back.
Ninja, you can have that on your chest.
Yeah.
You can have that on
Hey,
your chest.
I be looking.
You ain't got, you ain't got nothing to beat me in, bro.
You can say
have that.
You can say anything to me. You know what I'm saying?
I've been to space, bro. You can have that.
Okay,
you can have that, bro.
You can say what you want. Send me. Listen, I get when I get the kind of money, I'm calling Jeff Bezos.
I'm in the space. They're like, okay, and congratulations.
That's a lot. You don't know what, bro. You don't
understand. Man, no, bro. I ain't never wanted to be an astronaut. I ain't want to get a rock from the moon. Don't give me a telescope. I'm good. I'm good, big dog.
You boring.
Cause I don't want to go to space.
Yes, you're boring.
Look, bro, I'll be boring. I'll be boring.
Send me to space. Hey, Rachel.
I'll be boring.
Send me to space.
Shoot. See, you already put your life on the line before. I got you. You ain't got nothing to lose.
Man, listen.
You ain't got nothing to lose.
I ain't got nothing to lose.
You got nothing to lose. You got nothing to lose.
Why not?
I didn't know. So
I know it's on Earth.
Shit.
I
don't know everything on Earth yet.
Same old shit.
Shoot. You got Australia just right there. They got a 2-pack update every 5 months.
It ain't space. I ain't
Shoot,
seen the
you
star.
might as well feel
Man,
like
if I could look out the window and see a star sitting there looking at me like, what's up, bro? A star? The moon?
It's
Pluto?
Just gas.
Huh?
You can make a star while you're in the bathroom, big
ain't
dog.
The same, bro.
It's
ain't
just
gas.
gas.
What's up, Rachel? It ain't the same, bro.
Man,
it ain't the same.
Pull it out in space, make a whole explosion. Nah, big dog, I'm good.
If they would, especially let me win with those women, I'm gone.
Nah, there's a whole female one. Now, shout out to all the females. They did successfully come down.
Yeah.
I am very, very happy for that.
Congratulations.
Congratulations on you guys. Don't listen to me and my eagerness to follow in your footsteps.
You know something? I want to holler at Gayle King because how many men have slept with a woman that been in space before?
I mean, spacious, but that's a different question. That's a different question. That's a different
question. Space, you know what I'm saying? That thing may be different now.
She may not have been in space.
Hold on. Nephew, that thing may be different now.
What? It ain't gonna get tighter.
You don't know. You don't know. You have no idea. It may have rejuvenated some. Man, you just don't know. You gotta try it out now.
She'll want her zodiac.
Yeah.
She'll want her zodiac.
Bruh, it done changed. You know what I'm saying? You broke the stratosphere, baby.
She had that Aquarius moon.
Yeah. That thing that came back new. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Hey, I just said to any of the women that came back from space, if I'm your type, holler at your boy. Get in my inbox.
I can't lie. I think Katy Perry be up your alley. I already know what Gayle King, you already said. But the lady behind Gayle King, please.
I'm seeing anybody. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen.
I had Asian persuasion on them. God, dog, bro. All ethnicities. Thank you, Lord. Why would you want to go to space when you got all this on Earth? Now,
for that.
Now, next up in the news. I brought this up. I didn't get a picture for it.
Aquaman, you want to go to space with me, baby?
But I was gonna let you tackle it.
What?
There was some stuff going on in the White House about old buddy that
we can go in it.
Go into it. I'm gonna read over it, but I was gonna let you handle that one because I didn't get into it too deep. But as far as political news, there is an update going on.
See, Aquaman, you with me, baby?
There's an update going on in the White House dealing with the El Salvador president and Donald Trump that has to include the Maryland father that was mistakenly sent out to one of their biggest prisons out there in El Salvador. They have went into a discussion and this is how it kind of went. Let me make sure I get the audio played out. And this is Donald Trump sitting down with the El Salvador president.
Who your administration says was mistakenly deported. The man who was mistakenly deported to El Salvador.
Well, let me ask Pam, would you answer that question?
Sure, President. First and foremost, he was illegally in our country. He had been illegally in our country. And in 2019, two courts, an immigration court and an appellate immigration court, ruled that he was a member of MS-13 and he was illegally in our country. Right now, it was additional paperwork had needed to be done. That's up to El Salvador if they want to return him. That's not up to us. The Supreme Court ruled, President, that if, as El Salvador wants to return him, this is international matters, foreign affairs. If they wanted to return him, we would facilitate it, meaning provide a plane.
And you are doing a great job.
Thank you.
Wait a minute. You just spoke
somebody. So
Yeah,
basically, so I know, and the president, the
Okay.
El Salvador president came in and said, that he is a terrorist, and why would he bring somebody that's a terrorist that's been sent to his country, that's a Salvadoran, to be back? He's sending a terrorist back to the United States. And I'm gonna say this, man. I don't know this for sure. But I'm going to say, y'all saying this man a terrorist with no evidence and no due process. The problem I have right now is we don't know beyond what y'all say who he is. I'm not going to get into this. I'm not going to make this a political argument because, again, this could be your child. This could be your mom. This could be your dad. Hell, this could be you. Due process is due process. No one should be taken out of this country without due process. If he's found guilty, fine, the court will find him guilty. But what I'm seeing now, and for this guy, for them to bring the El Salvador president to the United States, this was already a setup. Basically to say that we're not going to do this shit, right? And then had a conversation, and now you're going to do a White House briefing, right, to talk about it, which to me, I'm just telling anybody, I don't care what side you own, y'all. I don't care about that. As an American citizen, we cannot get past due process in this country. I am one generation removed where there was not due process done to my grandfathers and my great-grandfathers and people look like me. And it was okay. We would call some of everything. They did this, they robbed this, and people wasn't doing anything. You looked at me and we wasn't doing anything. And people said that was okay because of who we were and the color of our skin.
How we look.
And how we looked, right? And if you are okay with that, right, you're not a friend of mine. I don't want to be around you. Everybody deserves due process in this country. And if you're found guilty by your peers, so be it. You head to El Salvador or wherever they're going to send you. But to be picked up off the street and somebody say that you are this, or you are that, that's a problem. Yeah. I don't give a damn, nephew, on what planet, politics, if you left, right, black, or white. I don't care about none of that, right? I don't know if this man did anything they said. Only thing, they have not shown any proof.
The courts, and that's what makes this nasty, just looking at it in real time. The court documents already proved he wasn't and that he was targeted. So the fact that you're putting this on his jacket just to save face makes this even more scary.
Shame. And people are watching our government do this to their own people. You see what I'm saying? Because he's supposed to be granted asylum from this. So now is this his government making a deal with Trump? Because this dude is sitting in the White House. Hold on. You can bring your ass from El Salvador and come here, but you can't bring that dude with you. You're the president of that country, but you can't say, hey, put him on a plane.
You're the guy that we
put him on a plane, put him in chains and bring him home back here. But you can come.
That just tells me that the innocent can still be guilty. The innocent can still be guilty.
I promise you, if that was one of the congressmen or anybody else's child sitting in El Salvador as a mistake, they'd be making this a change. For whatever they got to be done, whatever has to happen, right? Y'all, be careful on what we're watching Be very diligent and vigilant and be very diligent in what we're doing right now. Stop going against each other, and we all need to pull together in this country and do the right thing, because just because it's somebody else, it's so easy it can be your son or you, your daughter or you, your husband or you, your wife or you.
Yeah.
Stop. Because see what happened
is
they're saying this guy's from El Salvador and he don't look like me, he don't belong here. Y'all don't know none of this
at all.
None of the you have no idea.
And everybody in the room like, yo.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody's
crazy,
making it,
bro.
bruh, this here. It blows my mind. And I thought I would never live in a time where I would see that this will be possible in our country. Right? And for this to be possible, and we're not standing up as people and saying this is wrong, that's a problem, man. I'm not trying to go against President Trump. I'm not trying to go against the administration. All I'm saying is, bruh, you can't do wrong and say just because you say they're a terrorist that they're supposed to, they don't get due process. So next thing you know, nephew, gang members.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They're gonna talk to the African president.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I call
it.
These talk to the African
you're a
president.
criminal. We don't want you in our country. Be thankful that I got Joe Lockett off the streets because he was a criminal and he's a gang member. I ain't got nothing to do with gangs, bro. I ain't never been in a gang. Come on, man. We gotta do better, y'all. We gotta do better. So I didn't like what I saw today. And for some of the people, and I'm gonna say who I'm really disappointed in, bro. Everybody else that I see sitting up there, you expect that from them. But Mark Rubio, I am freaking so disappointed in this guy, bro. You are an immigrant, right? You're the attorney freaking general. You was one of the people who fought for this, and you know exactly what the hell this is. And you sit your ass up there on that term, bro. Listen, man, if power mean that much to y'all, bro, just to be Mark Rubio, I am so there was a time, man, when I was in politics that I wanted him to run for president because he was that dude that talked the conservative talk, bro. But to see him sit there and be okay with this, bro. Mark Rubio, like I said, everybody else I expected from, but him not to get up and walk out on that and make excuse, man, come on, bro.
Come on.
Yeah, let's keep it moving.
All righty. To keep it moving, I don't worry, I got y'all some lighter news. Let me make sure I pause that real quick.
We got my man Monique Johnson in the house. We got cocktails in the house. What's up, baby?
All right, classy
cocktail. No, the classic cocktail. You know something? Monique had her chest all out.
Yo,
I was trying to stretch that picture last week, but I didn't realize videos didn't stretch.
Nah, I can teach you. Don't worry about it.
Videos can stretch.
Yeah,
it can expand.
Yeah,
man. I thought my chest. My chest was big.
But we in 4K now, so you
but Monique, but
you
man,
can stretch as much as you want.
I don't know if Monique in a relationship, but whoever her boyfriend is, she fine as hell. Monique look good, and Reed, she be cutting up.
Now I'm gonna teach you a new word.
What?
The young folks call it gooners.
Who?
Gooners.
Mm-hmm. The fuck is a gooner?
A womanizer.
I'm a womanizer then. Okay, I'm a gooner.
No, you on TikTok. I'm teaching him. Hey, TikTok. I'm teaching him what it is. He don't know about it.
You said a womanizer.
He don't know about it. I'm being nice without mitigating the rest of it. But that's what it frames up for just the past.
Looking at women?
Yeah, womanizer. You love you some women.
I do.
I don't blame you because I got my gooner ways too.
I do.
But
I look at women.
I ain't gonna label it.
You can put a label. I don't give a damn what you put on me. At the end of the day, my name's still Joe Lockett. If you're a woman, I'm looking. I ain't got no rings on my finger, dog. I'm single. Okay. And I got to give our network, bro. We got some of the finest women out there on podcasts.
Well,
we got some of the finest women out there on podcasts. Now, from Chef Pickens to Denise to Monique and woo.
Now, speaking of women,
yeah,
Coachella was dominated by.
I ain't know Coachella was still around.
Yeah. Now, this is what I will say. Hold on, before I get into this, because it's funny you say that. We gotta promote this a lot better than we did. The last Coachella I even knew anything about was 2018-17. Yo, why is Coachella not being pushed like it was before?
It ain't for you.
And
It ain't for you.
it is. I keep up with it. It's just it come around and be like, oh, it was Coachella. No, Coachella one of them. Now I hear when Rolling Out Loud out. Shout out to them down in Jersey and New York and stuff like that. I hear when other festivals out, like the Dreamville Fest. I have my Dreamville shirt on.
They don't want you there. They don't want you
heard
there,
Clown
sir.
Flog not come out
They
when
don't want you
Astro
there,
World
sir.
do his. Well, when
They
they come back,
They don't want you there, sir.
what's going on, man? Now,
If you in the know, you in the know. If you're not, you're not.
man, stop
They
it,
don't
bro.
want you there, sir.
Stop it. Anyway, yeah, Coachella was almost dominated by him. Now, shout out to Meg Thee Stallion. I hear nothing but great things about her set. She brought out Sierra, fine self. She brought out Victoria Monet, fine self, and the Queen Latifah. They tore it down. Also, a lot of other folks is also talking about Missy Elliott's one when she pulled up as a trans freaking former, which is crazy. I didn't even know that was her when I was just watching the clip. I was like, what is this? They ain't even, they knew what they was doing when they made the clip because they ain't even name it nothing. It's like, ooh, watch this. I was like, all right, they got me. And then
If anything's strange with a woman, you know it's gonna be missing, bro.
man, don't do the Queen like that. What you
No.
mean strange?
No, what I'm saying when she come out when it's unique and it's hidden and it's strange, she came out with a balloon suit.
Man, Missy fire, bro.
Yeah, Missy Fire, bro.
Missy fire.
Missy
bro.
the shit. I love me some Missy now.
Man, she's so freaking dope, man.
Yeah.
She's so dope. So
I
shout out
I would love to hang out with Missy.
I would.
I would love her just to be my friend.
I would too.
Yeah.
Just teach me everything you know.
Like I said, give me. No, I just want to hang out with her and Latifah. Oh yeah,
I hang with Queen Latifah.
I hang out with the Queen.
I'll be Missy Elliott's pupil. Just teach me everything you knew.
I just want to hang out with her because I just know she cool as hell to hang out with.
Man,
The
what?
vibe will be like, yeah,
And she purdy.
yeah, but all of them, she beautiful, yeah.
Yeah.
But don't she bad for the other team though, right?
No, Mrs. Straight.
You sure?
Yeah, Mrs. Straight.
Okay. All right.
You thought she batted for the other team?
I thought she did.
No.
You sure?
I think you might confuse her with LeBrat or something. But Missy always been straight.
Who her man?
I think she's single. Now I think she does have a kid, so she was with a
Okay,
man.
so they saying no because I'm thinking Missy back with the other team, bro.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I'm pretty sure,
I'm
bro.
finna look this up.
I'm sure she'd had some girlfriends, bro. I'm not, what I'm saying? I don't know knock, but
Mincy?
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
Yes. People saying yes. Missy
People,
back for
people
the
don't know
other team,
shit. Hey,
Okay.
let me look this up. People don't know shit.
bro. I can't remember the last time Missy been with a dude. I could be wrong, but I thought Missy was on the other team. I know Latifah is.
Yeah, I know Queen Latifah.
Yeah, the Queen Latifah is.
I'm real time looking this shit up.
Yeah. But I think she had a girlfriend, didn't she? Because I can't remember. I don't know no dude that done dated her. And I could be, like I said, I could be wrong. He looking it up, y'all. So if that's why he quiet.
Yeah. I'm finna focus on this.
I don't think he reading what he want to be reading though.
Because I'm trying to look past what people just keep saying. Damn.
I told you.
Damn. It's all good, bro. That ain't changed.
You didn't know?
That ain't changed how I felt, but God, dog.
You didn't know?
Nah, I ain't got no chance.
That's what I just said. Missy back for the other team.
Just give me a second.
Wow, the hip hop encyclopedia didn't know that?
Because I don't care about their sexuality, bro. I care about what they do. Damn, that hurt me. Just give me.
Y'all, he didn't even know.
Give me a second. God, no.
Hey, nephew, yeah, he was wrong this time, y'all. He was wrong this time. He was real wrong.
Give me like,
Exactly,
give me
Bridget.
like 2 minutes. Give me like
Exactly, y'all. Because I'm sitting there like, I know I'm not crazy. That was my error. But if I'm not mistaken, Missy, yeah.
I had dreams of entanglements, bro.
That's all it's gonna be too. Just a dream, bro. You ain't getting with Missy, dog.
Oh man, God, dog.
Yeah, that ain't happening, bro.
They took Missy. They took Aaliyah from me. Yeah, dog. I don't care no more. That's why I lie. That's why I lie right here.
I don't know what to tell you, bro. I thought you knew that one. I thought you were joking.
No, bro. I don't care about man.
Well, you need to start caring.
Man, damn.
You need to start caring, bro.
Shout out to y'all, bro.
Yeah.
shout out to y'all. Damn.
All that.
People don't be knowing what they talk about.
Nah, you don't know what you talking about on this one here, bro.
Now, next up in the news is last in the news. Another thing that came out over the weekend that got a lot of folks talking. They got me really, really interested in watching. That movie Sinners with Michael B. Jordan. Have you seen that around?
I heard about it, but I haven't seen it.
Yo, they saying that crap. Rotten Tomatoes gave them 100%. I ain't never. Well, let me stop lying. A few movies they have gave 100%.
Is
But
Michael B. Jordan
never right now.
growing into who he is now? You think so? You think he's a growing?
Yo, from how they talking with this, they saying this the best acting job he ever did.
But I'm saying, do y'all think that Michael B. Jordan is growing into being, you know, a Will Smith, Denzel Washington type superstar?
I hope so.
Okay.
I hope so, because they used to always give him the when he was younger, they used to give him that only playing action movie, Tyler Perry right off. not right off like he on Tyler Perry films, just like, oh, when you need somebody looking good up in the shot, he was what you wrote off for the Tyler Perry film for the girl that just got done wrong. Like that's usually what they placed him in. But over the years, he has changed from how it is. I'm interested in seeing.
So it's in the movie. Is it in the movie theaters now?
Yeah, it's in the theaters now. I'm interested in seeing.
Who want to go with me? Anybody here? I want to go with somebody.
Now, just so I give you the premise though, since you ain't heard about it.
They
saying it's a movie, which is a really, really dope way to do this. They saying it is a horror thriller-ish type of thing. It's set in Jim Crow days, and it's a juke joint. So you know what I mean? How they go to the juke joint and stuff like how it was back in the day.
Yeah.
And they including vampires into it, but it's a horror twist. I'm interested to see how it is. That sound fire. I ain't never seen nobody really take that like that. You got a lot of creative freedom if you're finna do something like that. I'm very interested to see how
he better Wesley Snipe it then.
Wesley Snipes.
Blade.
Man, stop. That man gotta be Blade. Hold up. It lost you because of vampires, didn't it? Really? Dude, you can make vampires scary.
You can. But you better be you got to pull it. I'm not saying you got to, bro. You got to do you got to be able to do this. I don't know. But you saying?
And then and then I think they in Louisiana.
I don't care.
So that's even better.
Like I said, that's
bro.
good.
That's like vampire voodoo.
Yeah.
Hard.
Bearing the jaws, draws in the backyard on drink, eating that red. I got you. I'm cool with it. But you know what I'm saying?
That sounds.
He better bring it.
Now they saying he pulling double time in this. So he playing two different characters.
He need to pull it though.
Man,
you know, because it's not easy to pull off a vampire and then be a leading man in the movie now. Like I said, Wesley Snipes is the only guy that I've seen that.
Man, stop it. He ain't the only guy that did that. Stop it.
Who else?
Stop it. Stop. No, I'm not saying being a vampire. I'm saying being the leading guy in the movie.
No, I said I'm a vampire. Wesley Snipes is the only guy that I know that the black guy that done that, bro.
Joe.
Being a vampire?
Okay, black guy that. No, he's not the only guy that been a vampire.
That pulled it off.
Yeah, it's been a whole bunch of folks.
Who?
But you don't watch TV, so I can't use the originals for you.
Who?
You don't watch TV.
Okay, just tell me who then. I ain't got to watch
the originals.
Okay,
there's a lot of black vampires in that.
What original?
Exactly.
What movie?
It's a TV show, bro. I said it's a TV movie. Show. No, I just told you. If you listen,
I'm talking about movies.
Just said you said ain't been no black guy to pull off in the movie. And I said, oh well, you don't watch TV, so I can't use the TV ones.
Man, we ain't talking about Becky the Vampire Slayer, okay?
Nobody talking about.
we ain't talking about Charm.
You said that wrong.
I know. I'm saying.
And they ain't even have black folks.
I know that's what I'm saying. But we ain't talking about Charm.
Talking about?
We ain't talking about Charm and shit.
Oh
and that Eddie Murphy movie that sucked. Eddie Murphy was ass.
Hold on, man. That wasn't bad. It wasn't great. It wasn't bad though. Hey, hold up. You really overdoing Blade. Blade wasn't good either. Stop it. Stop it. Blade wasn't all that.
It was an action figure that you could buy into. That's what I'm saying.
Hell out of here. You don't even like action figures or a figure.
But what I'm
Stop
saying
it.
is,
You don't
I
even
watched
watch
all
normal
his
stuff.
movies and it had a good plot and he was believable. All I'm saying is, hopefully he's doing
He had
this.
an eye plot. They ain't even really give him justice in that.
I'm just saying, when we saw Wesley Snipes,
I mean, we
everybody
being real
watched Blade.
critiquing on my Michael B. Jordan over here. He might
I
be the
haven't
Jordan
seen it.
of this thing right
Like
now.
I said, I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt.
Sure.
I'm saying, I hope he pull it off.
Y'all
That's
go
all I'm
watch.
saying.
Y'all go watch Sinners.
I'm gonna go watch it.
Y'all go watch Sinners,
Hey,
bro.
hey, anybody that's here, I want to go. I want to go. I'll pay for it. Monique, you still watching? Let's go to the movies. I don't know if she's watching.
But
Take somebody to the movies.
if you guys enjoyed the entertainment news portion of the show, make sure that you do your home cooking, home training, do your home chores. Make sure that you do follow,
Exactly,
like,
Aquaman was
share,
good.
subscribe, do all of those things. That way you can stay locked in.
All right, so the topic I want to get into, I want to be messing, man. This one here, it bothered me, and I want to ask women how they feel about this. If
Okay.
you're in a relationship or if you're married, right? It's Messy Monday.
Oh, this ain't me then. All right.
If
Get to be
a
quiet.
married man, if you are married, ladies, right? How do you feel? Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, how do y'all feel? Right, let's get into this. When a man know you're married, but he get into your inbox, right? And maybe you post a picture of yourself, you're looking good, and he compliments you, but then he know that you're married and he sends you his phone number. How do that make you feel?
Wait. I was reading stuff when you was talking. Married man gave a phone number?
No. You're married. The man know that you are married,
Okay.
right?